Okay, I'm guessing that we are now alone. Well, apart from our little friend just here. I haven't really given Worf a chance to shine in this Let's Play, so I'm going to let him take command for a little while.
It is a large rock formation. We did not come here for sightseeing. The Chodak escaped along the terrace. The Chodak have destroyed the door controls.
We don't have the rod programmer with us.
It is stuck. I do not think I can pull it out without damaging the mechanism. This must be the security rod. It is a control panel.
Okay, yeah, we can't do much here.
Wait, I think I saw some movement.
We should probably save this. Can't remember if it was the male or female.
A stimulant might allow us to interrogate him. The hypospray is intended for the injured Chodak.
What happened?
Your commander left you behind. How do we deactivate the security systems?
How long ago did they leave?
A few minutes.
Then they should be clear. Do you have a security rod? You will need one to turn off the security systems. The code is 3 Lambda Delta.
He has lost consciousness.
Well, I assume there was a male-female split with the use of Sir. Okay, we should probably head up the stairs right now. I don't think we can reach this terrace at the moment.
No one move. We have just triggered the security system.
Okay, yeah. We're definitely not moving from this spot at the moment.
These are not ordinary lights. They may be fire control sensors. These are not ordinary lights. They may be fire control sensors. These are not ordinary lights.
Okay.
It is a directed energy weapon. It appears to be controlled by external targeting sensors. This is a fragment from the Chodak's battle armor. No unusual readings.
Okay. We need to get rid of these sensors then, I suppose.
No effect. The security devices must be protected by an energy shield. We might be able to tune our phasers to penetrate the shield.
Make it so.
Oh, okay. Aha!
The sensor wavelength is 735 angstroms. The sensor wavelength is 735 angstroms.
Wait, did I do that one before? Yes, I did.
The sensor wavelength is 735. The sensor wave.
Okay, no, that's just me. Right, we need to be fast. There we go.
We should take the information we have found back to the ship for analysis.
That's the plan.
We've got to get this information back to the ship where we can do a full analysis.
At least we know the Chodak aren't too far ahead of us, and the Romulans were only here a day ago.
I don't think there's much in here.
That does not work.
Oh, yes. We need to walk. Ah, there we go.
This is a control panel for a transporter. I do not understand their function. We did not come here for sightseeing.
Oh. I think this is the correct settings. And we need to get Worf there. Oh, it is a timer. Okay. Ah, there we go.
We should determine the purpose of this device before proceeding.
Okay. That did nothing.
The design of this device is consistent with advanced transporter theory. The device appears to be fully operational.
Okay, we now need to return to the starting area. I believe there's something that I missed there. So apparently we can actually talk to this drone. Let's activate him again.
Hold it.
What is it?
This schedule.
You are correct. It appears likely that one of the Wrinkle's destinations on this schedule is the Unity device.
The files in the Hall of Records indicate that Dar Nogel was the location of the Unity device.
A time regression analysis using the Chodak chart from Horst 3 might reveal the current positions of the star systems on this schedule.
Welcome to Eleanor. Do you have anything to declare? Please note that the Emergency Warp Act is in effect.
I wonder if this drone knows that more than 900,000 years have passed since its creators became extinct.
That will not work.
No?
That won't help.
The importation of weapons is proscribed under Section 12F of the Emergency War Act. Surrender your phasers immediately. This will be your only warning.
We will surrender our phasers.
Oh.
That won't help now. It did not work.
Okay. I will wait here a few more moments to see if he speaks again. If not, I will beam out. Okay, maybe I chose the wrong dialogue choice, but he is now content. I will choose the different dialogue path in an alternative video. And we haven't got our phasers back, so basically, well, I suppose we could beam up to the ship and restock our supplies, but we are done here. Let's return back to the Enterprise.
Beam us up. Data, I want you to run a full analysis on the information we discovered on the planet.
The analysis is already underway, sir.
Sir, a ship was detected leaving the planet's surface. It matches the description of the alien ships that recently invaded Federation space.
Then there's no doubt left. The ancient Chodak have returned in force to reclaim their Unity device.
Can we intercept the Chodak ship?
They are already out of sensor range.
It is undoubtedly headed for the Unity device. Send its last known heading to Starfleet. Perhaps another vessel can intercept them.
Aye, sir. Captain, our long-range sensors are picking up a sporadic gamma particle trail. It appears to be headed in this direction.
Could it be a cloaked Romulan vessel?
That is the most probable cause.
If we assume it's a warbird, how long do we have before it arrives?
It will enter the system in approximately 9 minutes.
We've got to get out of here, sir.
No, we will stay here momentarily.
I'm not ready to leave yet. Data, how is your analysis of the Unity device information coming along?
We still do not have sufficient information to find the device.
What information are we missing?
Using the Chodak star chart we discovered on Horst 3, I was able to locate all the stars listed on the Spaceliner schedule. However, neither the Unity device nor the Dar Nogel sector are listed in the chart.
Can you use the transit times listed in the schedule to triangulate the location of the device from the stars whose positions we do know?
We do not have any way to translate the Chodak time system.
But we can at least limit the area of search.
Without a better translation of Chodak time units, we can only limit the area of search to a radius of 3 sectors.
That could be anywhere in the Zatanis Nebula. It would take months to search that volume of space.
A measurement of the Gombara Pulsar should yield sufficient information to translate Chodak time units.
And then we could use the information from the Chodak schedule to triangulate the location of the Unity device.
Precisely.
Laying a course for the Gombara Pulsar. Engage.
Warning. Entering Romulan space. Warning. Entering nebula. Warning. Black hole.
Damage to torpedo bay.
Damage to antimatter reactor.
The life support systems have been damaged.
Warp engines unable to sustain current speed. Reducing speed to maximum warp.
Captain, we have cleared the nebula. We are approaching the coordinates of the Gombara Pulsar.
On screen. Let's have a look at it.
I do not believe that will be possible.
Why not?
There is no pulsar at these coordinates. The only stellar object in the vicinity is a black hole.
Did we misinterpret the Chodak star chart?
Our calculations were correct.
The pulsar must have collapsed into a black hole sometime after the Chodak race disappeared.
That appears to be the case. However, according to sensors, the collapse occurred quite recently, approximately 30 years ago.
We need that pulsar to locate the Unity device.
It looks like we're 30 years too late.
Oh dear. So it looks like we took some damage. It's a good time to look at the engineering deck.
Life
Raising
support
shields.
system down. Switching to emergency life support system.
So, well, Matteo and the Freds mentioned about the reason why our warp went down to 3 in a previous video was because our warp core was damaged, which I kind of discovered in an alternate video I was recording. But during the recording, I mistakenly said we were out of the, well, we needed to replenish our dilithium crystals. But yes, any of our systems get damaged. Geordie here is thankfully turned on and ready to fix any problems that we have. But yes, we have sustained some damage going while passing by the black hole. Well, I don't think we really have. Green indicates that we're okay. Anyway, onwards with the game. Well, I said onwards with the game, and I go straight to the holodeck. And this is part of the game, and from here you can view all the video sequences that we have seen beforehand. But we've seen them already. We don't need to return to it. I did plan to show off at least every system in this main playthrough. But anyway, we need to find this pulsar which does not exist anymore.
What do you think, number one?
Maybe we don't need the pulsar at all. I know it's a long shot, but we could try a sector-by-sector search of the nebula and hope we get lucky.
I estimate it would take approximately 17.2 months to complete such a search.
I said it was a long shot.
Any ideas, Mr. Worf?
If we captured a Romulan vessel, we might be able to extract more information about the Chodak and the Unity device from them.
It could take a long time to find another Romulan ship, and even then, they tend to prefer death to capture.
Mr. Data, do you have any suggestions?
Perhaps. Near certain singularities, the time-space continuum folds back upon itself. If we maneuver the Enterprise in close enough, we would be able to observe these folds directly, and possibly obtain a view of the pulsar before its collapse.
That's nice in theory, but there's a limit to how close we can go to that black hole without serious danger to the ship.
We could execute a tight parabolic trajectory around the singularity. The slingshot effect would accelerate us away safely.
Will the ship's structure be able to withstand the strain?
I believe so. However, there are too many variables to accurately compute a probability for success.
No.
I'm not willing to take the risk. Any suggestions, Counselor?
We may be 30 years too late, but in a way we do have our own time machine. If we travel 30 light years away from here, we'd be able to observe light from the pulsar before it collapsed.
We would need an unobstructed line of sight to view the pulsar from that distance.
The best position for such an observation would lie deep within Romulan territory.
I guess we are going to Romulan territory then. And that's probably the best option we have. I'm not really too sure we would fare well with time travel at the moment.